I'm the fuck out. I didn't even get started on what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Bro, that movie was crazy.
Crazy, Frankie. Yeah.
What are the specials tonight?
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Hey everybody, Specialists in Nothing, back at you again, talking about everything, specializing in nothing. My name is Frank. As always, Joe and Danny, you guys want to say what's up?
What up? What up?
How you doing?
All right, so I'm gonna bang out the Frankopedia right away, so we could just like get right into it then. Deja vu is something that describes that
you
uncanny.
really botched that one.
No, well, sorry. It describes that uncanny sensation that you've already experienced, even when you know you never have. So feeling like that you've experienced something without actually having experienced it, or being so sure that you have or haven't, but it just feels so familiar that all the details are unsure, but you know that there's something relative there. There has to be some kind of connection.
I wonder why that shit happens. Because it'll happen like randomly at a place that you're at, and you're like, "Yo, wait, I feel like I've been here before," or like I know, like I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen next.
The mind
But like you've never.
Ways, bro.
What'd you say works in mysterious ways?
The mind.
Oh, the mind, dude. I'll have.
Wait, what'd you think I said?
I didn't hear you.
I think he said.
Oh.
I heard the works in mysterious ways, and I was like, I don't know what word that was.
You did hear him.
But
so they say, all right, because I know we got into memory, but they say,
well, there's something I want to ask you guys.
Forming a connection between a memory
episode. Have you ever seen the movie Memento?
Yes.
Long time. Have you ever seen it? Joe gave me a look like, what the fuck is that?
I think you made me watch that. You made me borrow that movie. You have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Joe. I mean, Danny. I'm pretty sure you're the one that gave me that, like, kind of like the good son type of thing, but I actually
haven't watched it. So Memento is a really cool movie. It's kind of like if you play it forward, the movie is in color, and if you watch it in black and white, it's kind of going in reverse. That has a lot to do about memories, and he brings up deja vu in that as well, because he feels like he's been to that place, but he doesn't remember going there. But he actually does go there. So maybe that's just memories. That's just, I remember being here, but.
Well, that's why I say the mind, it works in mysterious ways, because it's like the temporal lobe or whatever they say. I'm reading your stuff here on this. But so.
Really? I just thought you knew that, Frank.
No, but like even like number 23.
Wow, Frank does use a script. Holy shit.
Even in, because I wanted to have the correct terminology here and stuff. But it's all relative, because the reason I say the mind works in mysterious ways is your mind blocks out certain memories because of trauma, because of certain things. Yeah. It makes you remember certain things because of joy, because of certain different people handle things differently. Everyone is different. So deja vu, that's why it's so, you can't describe it, or it's unexplainable, because it's the same feeling through all these people with all their minds working differently and but they all have had that feeling. They've all had the same feeling, even though they all think differently, all have different things that make them like think of whatever else and all, all that shit. But it's just funny because there's still that one connection, whether it's from a memory or from a feeling or from whatever we can't explain, but everyone with all their different shit, all their different whatever, has all felt the same feeling. So I don't know. It's kind of amazing.
That's crazy. That's why I feel like that. It's a glitch, bro. It's got to be a glitch. If we all feel that way,
bro, it's just
like
I just think it's random, bro.
Speaking of which, are you guys excited for the new Matrix to come out?
Hell yeah, bro! Can't wait for
that.
I'm
not really a big
waiting for that shit.
So no. Yeah.
Kid, come on, you kidding me? Listen to this kid's podcast. Of course he doesn't. He's not into it.
I just said to Karen today, I'm like, oh, we should go back and watch the old one. She was like, I'm not really into it. I'm like, really? It was such a good love story. Like within the
Call me, I'll go.
All the universe and everything. It was such a good love story. I thought that was such a great movie. I'm excited for the new one. But I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, Joe, before I interrupted that? I'm sorry. He was about to say something and I interrupted him.
What was he gonna say? Anything. What was he gonna say?
It looked like you were about to say something before I said the Matrix. My bad.
No, I'm just sitting here quiet.
But it's crazy because deja vu is considered a feeling that everybody in the world has experienced at least once in their life.
Why do people relate it to something from a past life? Why?
What do you mean?
Wait, why is deja vu a feeling if it's something you're remembering?
That well, because I feel like I've been here before. No, you don't. I think deja
I don't
vu
know,
is
but
considered
a
a feeling.
feeling is different to me. A feeling is
Right.
like,
When you say you feel like you've been here before, you don't mean like you physically feel. Frank's like, oh, feeling.
So
You
then
mean
you're
like
saying your
touching,
mind.
feeling?
yeah, like I don't know. Feeling something is like, well,
No,
not even in touching.
Danny kind of means he's got an intuition like that.
Well, no, because that's what I'm saying. Not even necessarily feeling like physically, because you could feel love, you could feel fear. I get that, but I don't think that's the same type of like. I don't know. I don't think that's like a feeling. Like I don't think it defines as a feeling.
Think
It's
about
more
like
like
this.
a
Happiness is a
remembrance
feeling.
or it's something like something relative. It's something similar. It's not a feeling. It's like kind of something that's just reminds you of or something similar. I don't think it's necessarily a feeling.
You ever feel like deja vu? Yeah, I think I don't know. I would consider deja vu a
I
feeling.
know what you're saying.
You know, like when someone says what do you say? I'm experiencing deja vu right now.
Yeah. Really?
So then it's an
That's what you're saying.
experience. But what happens when you do an experience? You feel something. If you're skydiving or bungee jumping, you feel excited because it's an experience.
You're feeling a feeling. Deja vu isn't a feeling. You wouldn't say I feel like deja vu right now. Like
no, but you'll say
Right,
I feel like I've been
deja
here
vu,
it might make
before,
me
or I
feel
like I've
excited
done
or feel sad, but like I feel I've done this, so it feels repetitive. But like it's not the
I
feeling.
feel like
it's
we
an
don't know what the
experience.
fuck we're talking about anymore.
I mean, we are specialists.
Yo, kid's got a point.
What the fuck we're saying?
That was so good.
So, all right, I can see that, but now is it more of a? It's more of a mind thing than it is a physical body feeling, right? So it's.
But I'm saying it's not an emotional.
Right, it's not an
feeling.
emotional.
You know what I mean? So like when you say a feeling, I think of like emotions or
Recognition of something, maybe.
that's a good
I don't know,
word.
bro. Honestly, we don't know what causes it either. It just happens at random spots. I don't know. I personally feel like I have multiple theories about this, and I think it's pretty funny because I think that deja vu itself is either a glitch. It could be like a glitch in a simulation. I'm not a big theory of that one.
We're not in
I
a
know.
simulation, so it's not a glitch. So don't even theorize it.
Stating that one.
It's a glitch
possibility.
in one of the many multiverses, Joe.
That's what I was gonna get
Well,
into.
if we're gonna sit here,
Stop.
gonna sit here and talk about, and you're gonna state the possibilities in this episode, we'll be here fucking forever. There's billions.
When
of
a computer
possibilities.
has 20, 30 different programs running, for so many different millions of people, I'm just saying there's bound to be a glitch in one of those universes.
Bro. When you
Fucking
got
whoever's
music,
up there needs they need to update Earth's chip, bro, because
you gotta update
we're
their
on
software.
fucking our software is whack.
You got music playing in the background, but you don't got no music open. So you're like, what the fuck is that shit coming from? That's the glitch. No, but hear me out. This is, yeah, Joe, it's a fucking theory because I don't have facts about it. But what I'm thinking about
Let's
is
hear it.
there's gotta, I believe in multiverse, and you
Yeah.
will soon one day. I'll explain it to you real simple so you can get it, both of you guys.
Right.
But I
Mhm.
think that like our worlds where our other us's are happening are like always crossing. And at one point, yo, fuck you, listen to
Wait,
me. I'm trying to
another-
explain
real
something to you.
simple. He says, "I'm gonna give it to you real simple."
In
He
another
says,
multiverse,
the
so
world
there's
and
another
the
specialist in
uses.
nothing. So in another multiverse, there's another specialist in nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
There's three of us on a show together called.
If we're
Special
gonna
Nothing in
really
another
think
universe.
that way, yes.
Are they more famous than us?
Probably because
I
we're
wanna
not
go to that
famous. So in
multiverse.
that multiverse, yeah, they're fucking famous.
It's not about fame. It's about, yeah, well, maybe it is about fame.
We're in the whack verse, bro. We need
Millions
to
of
switch.
people
We
listen
need
to
to switch
those
our gear up.
specialists.
Maybe in that version, I'm the one who doesn't believe in this shit that you guys do believe, and I'm sitting like,
Maybe
no
in that
way.
version, I have a sexy bio in my link and in my website profile.
Yo, we could all be switched around. That's wild.
That would be funny as fuck.
I'm just
Danny's the
saying.
steamroller in that multiverse.
I don't understand what that means.
Because you don't ever steamroll.
Oh fuck that! It's
So
okay. I
you're
know
the
you.
steamroller in that multiverse.
Okay.
Joe probably doesn't shut the fuck up in that room.
Oh man, I might have glasses. Who the fuck knows? But what I'm saying, what I think deja vu is when this motherfucker gets me so
No,
irritated. when you don't
honestly,
even
that-
listen, though.
That wasn't even regarded to you. That was just me taking a deep breath. I promise you, that had nothing to do with what you were about to say. I'm
It
listening.
sounded a little. It did
It
sound.
kinda
I
did.
know it did.
It kind of
100%.
sounded like being like, oh.
He's
yeah.
like, here we go
God.
again with this fucking kid. I know, dude. Listen.
I would tell you. No, that's not what that was. That was not what that was about.
All right. All right. So whatever. It's like I tried talking about this 3 times already. I don't even want to say what it is.
No,
But
go ahead, bro. Go.
I feel like the world's
Wait, real quick.
motherfucker. I'm done. Legit. I'm not bringing it up. I'll talk about it in a few minutes.
I was just kidding. You
I don't
could
give a
have
fuck.
kept going.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking about it. I'll come back to it. You continue. Go ahead.
Bro, why are you getting so mad though?
So mad, man.
I'm not mad. I'm over it. Listen, legit. I spent 5 seconds on it. I'm good. You
He's got-
continue to say what
Freaking
you gotta
G-string
say
in a bunch
about
right
deja
now.
vu, and I'll then continue the
Bro,
conversation.
this
off
is
of
what you get for going to see Spider-Man without us.
Should have called an ass.
Right?
I did, motherfucker. I did.
That's not fair. So you called him and asked him knowing that I couldn't go and just was like, yeah,
You
fuck
have
you,
COVID.
bro.
Yeah, bro, you have
That's what I'm
COVID.
saying. Just fuck him. Fuck him.
Right,
This
you
guy.
can't come. You got COVID.
That's fucked up. Even
You
for
got-
Thursday, you guys are like, let's go in the morning. No regard towards
Then
me
he
when I can
called
go
me,
out
bro.
now.
He's like, dude, Frank's got COVID. Let's do all the fun shit we can in this 2 weeks.
Mhm. Fucked up. It's cool.
Come on,
Yeah,
Danny.
see.
Just can you
feel
elaborate,
discriminated
please,
against
bro? I'm
'cause I got
tired of
kids.
waiting. Nobody's gonna
For
say
real.
nothing until you
Keep-
fucking say it.
Keep talking about your theories about deja vu.
But
I'll
we're
come back
not.
to
We
it.
don't have a theory to
Bro,
talk
listen,
about.
I'm telling you,
so-
we'll come back to it. That's it. I'm over. For real.
Everybody, thank you for tonight. Thank you for the likes, listen, shares, and follows.
Is that a Mandela effect? Does Joe normally do that, or is that a deja vu? I don't know.
Remember, guys,
I'm lost. I'm lost.
just give each other a hug. Life is beautiful. Be positive.
Oh, you
Oh.
Hey, man, aliens, bro. Watch, lock your door tonight, Joe. The aliens.
Their home is in the hollow moon, right? Isn't that?
Don't
I
forget,
can't
put your
fucking
phone
see it.
on airplane mode when you're sleeping, because that's when 5G activates.
Yo, you stupid. You stupid.
And if you got your vaccine, execute Order 66 is coming.
I love you.
I love you too.
Now, please just finish explaining.
He didn't even start saying anything.
That's
know,
what I'm
but that's
saying.
what-
Like,
that's
this
what
is
I'm
just, you
saying.
dragged it
Come
out too
on.
long. It's not even relevant at this
Bro,
point.
we
Wait, how is it
made
not
our
relevant?
point.
You've never started
Fuck you. I
talking
just wanted
about
to
it.
say that. I feel like what happens is these dimensions or worlds somehow cross paths, and for that split second, like our other selves think or feel or see whatever the fuck deja vu is happens to us on both sides of the planet, and we're getting a glimpse of what's going on there. Or it's a past life that you are now brought up to this point in your life where you have to make a decision, or you recognize that there's a large alternative in whatever decision you're going to make, and that deja vu is like, wait, I've been here before. All right, I explained it incorrectly.
Now, let me say, if it's a feeling.
Wait,
from a
hold on
previous-
1 second. I explained it
Yeah.
incorrectly.
No, you
It's-
explained it right. You for the
No,
first
no,
part,
but
you
the
said,
second
'cause
part-
you said this
the second
before.
part
That's
of
why
it.
I was gonna say. I was waiting for you to finish. I was gonna say I was interrupting you before being a dick because you've said this before. I knew what you were gonna say. You've
think
said
it's
before
like-
that it's like two different universes from the multiverse where they're both doing the same thing, and now that's why they get the glimpse of at each other while they're doing the same thing, making the same decision or
Right.
whatever.
You
So
kind
you're
of
getting that
feel
glimpse
your
into
other
something
self.
else. Exactly. So you've
that's
said that
one.
before. I knew that. I knew that theory of yours.
The other one that I just tried to explain when I fucked up a little bit I also think, or had thought in the past, that deja vu could be a vital moment in time where, like, you could call it another you or future you, whatever it is. Future you, something happens and you have to like go back to yourself and make that decision then at the point of deja vu. But that's too specific, so that's why I don't really feel that one anymore. But it would just, I don't know, it was kind of something I thought about for a while. And I was like, what if your
Maybe
future
that's
you
just
knows what
a
happens if you make this decision? So you come back in time, give yourself deja vu, and you're like, wait, I felt like I've been here before, and this happens, and my friend said this. And then whatever that feeling was for you in deja vu, the continuation of your life is the correct path you should have went on, because
Maybe
something
that's
crazy
just
happened and then future you comes back in time. That's crazy, but that's just something I thought about.
maybe it's just how
Not a
your
theory.
brain. Maybe it's just how your brain helps you make like make decisions in life.
No, can you just repeat that a second? I
So-
don't understand the question, Your Honor.
I was gonna go in a different way. I know Danny's not like a big
To be
video
fair,
gamer.
I had it so well put in my brain, the question, but as it leaked out, dude,
That execution.
it's horrible. Horrible. This is why I stay quiet. I have the greatest like questions and comebacks in my brain, dude, but when I speak them,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Joe, have you played Mortal Kombat 11 yet?
I don't know, bro. I play Mortal Kombat at this
Well, no, so
point.
it's the one that came out.
Whatever
in the last, like, year
ones,
or two.
like
Whatever
I
the
don't
newer
know.
ones the one that came out in like the last year or two. It was one. So in the story mode,
I think I did actually.
the
I
story
don't
mode
have
was
it, but I played it at a friend's house.
It was where so Liu Kang and Raiden are like going through the thing, whatever, and there's this evil person named Kronika, and she's the keeper of time. And what she does is because she talks about how there is many different universes. So there's a lot of different Liu Kangs. They all have the same journey. They all have the same feelings where they want to go in life. Like it's still the same type of person, but exactly, it's all the different decisions he's made. So it's like every time there was a fork in the road, he did both decisions. So that way she knows all the different outcomes of every situation. So
That, I'm sorry,
she's
real
the
quick.
keeper of
That's a
time
movie.
and essentially
Sliding
God.
Doors. Check that
Okay.
out.
But she's essentially the keeper of time. So she is essentially God saying, I know every scenario of every possible outcome because you've lived them out while I was watching. And it's
Like
kind
The
of
Watcher
crazy
and
because
What
when
If.
you do, well, because I would say it's kind of crazy because if you do think about it, just not even in the movie sense, whatever, but just like the Bible, God, like Christian, this, that, whatever, there's this one all powerful being that like knows all. And we have these feelings of deja vu, and nobody really knows if there's another universe or whatever, how many there are. But it could be the case of where, and again, not to get like a theorist or whatever, but it could be the case if you think about it like that, of where there is a God and he does like have many of different Dannys, many of different Franks, many of different Joes, and they're all living the same life, going towards the same thing, but just living every possible outcome of every different scenario of everything. So he knows all the outcomes, and that's how he knows everything. It's kind of a crazy way to think because like someone that knows everything has to get their information from somewhere. You know what I mean? And that's like a crazy way to think that we're the information for God, basically, in a sense.
I could think it. I could see it. Could see it happen.
Did Joe just agree with a random, like, not factual theory?
Yeah, because
And
you
it's-
said it.
and
I
it's-
didn't.
And it's just, bro. Frank referenced a video game to prove his point, man. Could definitely happen.
There you
A
go.
video game could happen, a movie couldn't.
Not
Joe's
possible.
mind.
Not possible. So to kind of ask a question, do you think is deja vu good or bad?
Both.
Could it be good or bad? Like, I don't think if there's an outcome to it.
I don't think it's necessarily defined in good or bad. It's a memory or a feeling of a memory
Right,
or
what do you mean?
whatever. Yeah, like it, you know what I mean?
Could be anything. So I don't know.
So I read something.
It's a hard
from
question
here,
to answer.
and it
Mhm.
says our memories are constantly accumulating information to figure out what's useful and what's not. So deja vu is kind of like your brain fact checking that information, meaning like, I guess it's like a sign or something that it's going healthy, or looks like hold on a second, and then your brain kind of gets back to reality and you continue your life type of shit. That's what I read, but I don't know if that really, it's like a cleanse, not a cleanse, but to make sure like your cognitive shit is up to date. Does that make sense?
I get it. So it's like
I'm
almost
second
like
guessing that rereading it.
well, it's almost like going back to the memories thing where we're talking about the file cabinet drawer. Like you have all
Yeah.
these things and only so much space to where your mind can hold certain things. So as it's filtering through, it's got to say, oh, is this real? Is this not? So when you're feeling deja vu, it's like, oh, go to the file cabinet. Wait, let me see if this is something that I remember.
Like, were
or
we
just
here?
feels
Oh
familiar.
yeah, okay, no, we weren't. Right.
It could
That's
be.
crazy, dude. And like, I've gotten deja vu so realistic that it felt like it was happening. Where I literally stopped for a second and I recognized what was going on, and I was like, okay, my friend was over there. They're gonna walk in and say this, and oddly enough, like, I'm not saying like I predicted shit, but my friend walked in. He didn't say what I thought he was gonna say, but I was like, I premonised. I pre
Premonition.
I had a premonition of that happening, and then it happened. And then I was like, holy shit, I just fucking had deja vu. I thought Matt was gonna walk
but
in.
now let me ask you, is it something you've seen him do before? Like, do you know that this is what he usually does when he comes in?
No, not
Because
really.
like I've done that at my job also, where like someone does the same fucking thing every time they walk through these door, like into the office.
Okay.
And I've said, ready, here he comes, ready, watch what he does. Boom, and he does it. And everybody's like, oh, that's funny. But that's because I know from previous times working with him
Right.
so many times that it's something that he does more often than not. So
I don't know. Did you know deja vu in French means already seen?
I was just gonna say that. It
Wow,
originated
that's so
from
crazy.
already seen. Because I was reading that thing that you just put in there, and it like the spiritual meaning, and then like where it originated from. Like the spiritual meaning of deja vu is forever conscious. It states this from a spiritual perspective. So like forever conscious. So like in the sense of like he said, like if you had a previous life that you already lived, like Danny Schwartz already lived a Danny Schwartz life where he made different decisions than the one he's making in this one. And the deja vu could be from that other universe. It doesn't have to be going on at the same time. It could be one after another continuous. It could be, you know, we don't know. But it's kind of crazy to think of it that way. But when I read the spiritual meaning of deja vu, I know this is kind of off topic, but I just want to ask it now anyway. What do you guys think your spirit animal is?
Bro, you know what? It's kind of interesting that you bring this up because I thought about this recently because I was reading some other shit. No, I don't.
I knew he would.
Couldn't think about it.
He's got a whole
couldn't.
bio for the animal.
No,
He knows
legit.
his
I was like,
spirit.
what would it be? And I really don't know. Like, I
Can I tell you, I feel like
a bunch of different animals, but I don't know what my spirit animal would be. Probably a wolf.
I know.
Probably a wolf. He said it like so childish and confident and like.
I don't even know. You know what? Probably a wolf. It was probably definitely
probably be a wolf.
He was so unsure and then flipped to being so 100% a wolf. I'm a lone wolf. Wild wolf.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I wrote something down.
Are you a pack
long time
leader?
ago. I think so. I do
Are
believe
you a
that.
night hunter?
Could be. I like the night more than the day.
Are you aggressive?
Can be sometimes, yeah. Do I have
you
fangs?
sm-
Guys, am
are
I a
you
fucking
s-
wolf?
Are you
not
smart and
aggressive.
cunning?
You are the most
I'm cunning and
pessimistic,
intelligent.
pacifist, whatever the fuck that word is. You are not aggressive at all.
Bro, when I need to be, I need
I
to
even called it. I said
think
in the
about
fight,
it.
he's not gonna.
You're
wanna
not
hit
a
you
fucking
until he
wolf,
gets
bro.
hit, and then
I
he's
love
gonna
you,
fucking
but you're
turn.
not a wolf.
Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're a wolf. You are not aggressive in any way.
I
No,
fucked
he
you
is,
up in the
though, but-
ring, bro. What do you
Okay, but
mean?
that's
aggressive,
different.
but
That was
not
like
a
Okay, you're right.
wolf.
that was different. That was like I said.
Wolves
After
aren't
you got
aggressive
hit,
at all
it was different.
times.
You didn't come into
Yeah, they
that
are.
aggressive. Like you came into that in the second round aggressive, not the first round. You weren't like a wolf that was just like aggressive. You're like more like a fucking puffer fish that like when something comes close, he fucking pokes.
I'm a fucking puffer fish.
He called you a puffer fish.
Oh,
I don't know, a porcupine. I was trying to think of
Yeah,
something
no,
like
toad's
defensive,
cool.
like.
Round 3.
No, Joe. What do you think that you
I don't know.
Spirit
man.
animal.
I couldn't even guess. My spirit animal, a sloth.
three-toed sloth?
It fits 100% all the way around, bro. I slug around. I'm tired. I don't want to move fast. I don't care to do much. I'm missing fucking 2 toes.
I like it though. I like it. What's the sloth that was in one of the animated movies? I can't think of
Ice
it.
Age.
Is it Ice Age? He was
No,
funny.
no. It's in that movie with the rabbit and the fox, the detectives. He's at the DMV with the stamp.
Yes.
Going
Yeah,
mad
you're
slow.
right. When she's the cop and the
Yeah.
fox is supposed to help her and they're like talking about aggressive
Right.
animals and stuff. You're right. That is
I
it.
don't remember what it's called.
Me
So
neither.
if anybody knows what it's called, hit us up right now.
Comment
555
now.
5555.
So my spirit animal, I feel like.
Wait, let me guess. Is it a dolphin?
Wait, I'm getting deja vu right now.
Deja vu. Okay, what's your spirit animal?
I was
Getting
gonna say
deja
like
vu.
some sort of amphibian or fish. Like it would have to be something that lives in the water, but like a fish, not like an octopus or like a fish. So, but like
Pussies
yeah,
are dope though.
well, yeah, no, I'm not saying they're not, but like I feel like I would have to be a fish because like I don't know why I feel this way. I don't have any factual stating on this, but I just feel like fish are just very intelligent, way more than we think. And
Not all. Well,
fast.
would you say
and-
all fish?
Well, not all fish, but I do feel like I did say all, but
But
not
like-
all, not every single fish, not like every goldfish in the water, but I feel like there are so many smart species of fish and they're super fast. I just always love the water, like literally always.
Bro,
as a kid,
fish are probably
getting out of the
smarter than
pool.
we are.
I
See,
would
that's what I
think
mean.
so.
Like we could,
Well,
we don't really know.
Like
you know what I mean?
actually, what do you mean? Well, they are like the smartest creatures in the world.
I mean, they
I'll
have been
be-
around
listen,
the longest, no?
I think
Haven't
so.
like sharks been around like the longest than any
Sharks
other like
and
animal?
whales, yeah. Octopus. Well, octopus are very smart. They have a huge brain and they're very adaptable. Same
You
thing
can
with
put an
dolphins.
octopus in a jar and close the
And it
lid,
will-
and they
yep.
can unscrew it. That's freaking amazing.
You put
Really
me
not
in a
that-
jar.
It's
fuck it, I'm
really
stuck.
not that amazing.
Help, I'm in
No,
a
but that
glass
is
case of
amazing.
emotion.
Not in the sense of like, because exactly where you think we're smarter because of intelligence, whatever that they are more intelligent in the fact of problem solving, of figuring something out. Us as humans are only so intelligent because of things that were laid out before us. Like when you
Right.
were born, our kids can grow up using an iPad and like whatever. So they're already further advanced than people from 100 years ago because they're starting at a further starting point. You know what I mean?
We have
Whereas these
right.
animals are starting from the same starting point. And the reason I think they're more intelligent or have like a higher IQ than we would is because their problem solving is always like this. Like we have to tell old people to do some crossword puzzles to keep their brain sharp or like brain teaser games or whatever because
right.
they turn to mush for us. That doesn't happen with them because they're always figuring out their situations.
Can I ask you a question that's a little bit off topic?
Sure.
What the fuck does our spirit animal have to do with deja vu?
I forgot why we got into that and what we were talking about it from, to be honest with you.
Wasn't I
something
bringing
to
up
do with-
something about like spirituality and like deja vu comes from a place where your spirit is somewhere? Did I maybe bring that up at one point? And you were like, "Oh, spirit animal." I don't remember. I have to go back and watch.
Bro, it was
Yeah, we might
fucking
have to go
10
back.
minutes ago we said this. How do you not remember?
I said I have a very bad memory in the last episode. My short-term memory is fucked.
Yeah, and
but
this
yeah,
motherfucker thinks the spirit animal
it
is
was-
a fish who's
was like-
intelligent.
it was like something you said, the spiritual meaning of deja vu or something like that, and then I got into asking about our spirit animals. But yeah, I guess
Well,
it
that's
didn't
cool
really relate.
anyway. So you guys did not see The Matrix, correct?
No, don't spoil it either.
Okay, I'm not gonna
I've
spoil
never
it.
watched any of them.
Here we go. I'm looking it up because I had it written down before. No. All right. I guess we thought about you experiencing deja vu as some type of spiritual, unexplainable feeling that you're on this path where you're doing the right thing. Whatever. Are we not? We're gonna forget about it because I don't know what you were thinking.
Yeah, well, like I said, I know that it was from the script that said like the spiritual meaning of deja vu. I don't remember my train of thought process of what led me there, but
Okay.
whatever.
Anyways.
Did you say you had something else that you wanted to say though?
So so what I said earlier was like, and based on the movie, not based on the movie, but I saw The Matrix 4. It was okay, pretty good. I would suggest checking it out.
Okay.
Just for the first 3. I liked where the first three were going. The first one, especially because you're removing yourself from the Matrix simulation, whatever. And then, he has deja vu when he sees the cat, and it brings up a glitch in the Matrix, which is kind of where the fourth one comes from. Without, giving spoilers away.
Who are we worry
Reeves,
about spoiling it for? Each other or people that are listening?
I guess
mean,
anybody.
Both,
Because
but
you
honestly,
could spoil it for me right now because I ain't gonna watch it.
See, I'm honestly a fan of the Matrix, and this is actually I'm normally okay with spoilers, but this is actually something that I've been waiting to see now for
Alright.
like a while, so
So
I
you
actually
don't
don't want
spoil
to
it.
spoil it.
So I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll just say that Deja Vu was placed into the Matrix because Neo, and this happens in the first like 15, 20 minutes of the movie. You see what happens. Neo is back in the Matrix, and he's just doing his life, and he keeps getting deja vu as if he's just like on a treadmill, and it keeps repeating itself. And when he has
Almost
a
like
glitch,
Groundhog's Day type of thing.
kind of, but not every day, just his life.
Okay.
Like everything that happened in the Matrix is a deja vu to him. It's a memory. He thinks he experienced it, but he really didn't, type of shit. So I guess what I'm trying to say is my theory would be that, yeah, if there was a glitch in something, that's what deja vu would be. And it would bring you back to reality or wherever the fuck, I guess, you last left off.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, now, which one do you believe in more, that theory or the multiverse way? Because you've said too that deja vu could be from other lives, from past lives or future lives or like whatever.
Yeah, bro, make up your mind. Which one's real?
So,
They're both interesting.
Missed, because he always says king of contradiction, right? Like I just want to
No,
say,
that's
like,
Joe.
That's me.
that's what I'm saying. You always say that, so I'm saying you kind of contradicted yourself a little bit there. It's not really contradictory. I can't say that word right now, but
Contradictory.
whatever to each other, because they're not opposites in a sense, but like they're two different ideas that you're saying you believe in, that you kind of could only really believe in
Right.
one. No,
I guess so. I mean,
so you think it's a Matrix glitch? You think it's a past life thing?
that depends if you believe on the simulation theory or not. Like,
Do you?
I believe in multiverse, which means this could be a simulation. Think about it right now. What's going on? There's the metaverse.
Wait. I
or the
believe in multiverse, so this could be a simulation. How does that?
Yeah, this could
make
be a
sense?
simulation of a multiverse. Who knows what the fuck's going on? They have this metaverse thing now.
I know
like,
what the fuck's going on.
No, but
Not
see, when you
this.
said a simulation of a multiverse, I thought of Mysterio from the last Spider-Man. Like that's how that came into my brain when you said it. Like, what do you mean, like a fake multiverse?
yeah,
because it's
like
a computer multiverse. I'm not.
Well-
I'm laughing because that's what I'm honestly asking though. Like,
maybe.
so it's like
you
a
think about it
computer
like this.
multiverse. You think?
There's many verses of there's multiverses, and one of those we could be a simulation, just like how now in this real life that we are experiencing, they have this new virtual reality shit, the metaverse, where you go into like Decentraland and shit, and you could create everything and do whatever, and you could like imagine that, but times 1,000. And we've gotten so good at, I guess, formulating or creating a world for ourselves that this is all real and shit, that we're so removed from reality that when we get unplugged from the Matrix, this simulation stops. And we are
See, the only reason I don't think that's possible is because nowadays with VR and stuff, I don't think you could be in a virtual reality inside a virtual reality.
Why not?
I just don't think that's possible. I think it'd be like
Anything's possible. In a different universe, it could be possible. Maybe that's what deja vu is, and it's trying to remind us, like, yo, you are motherfucking not a simulation. Wake up. I don't know. Could be, should be, whatever.
I don't know. See, when I think of simulation, the most part, like I know most people think of that, or like the typical like sitting in a Matrix chair, having the thing plugged into the back of your brain type of thing. But I think of more like Wall-E in a sense, like whereas like we're so focused on our phones or on YouTube or on social media devices or this and that those are the things, that's the Matrix in a sense. Like we're not living in the Matrix, but we are participating in it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like to me, it's like that virtual world or that like whatever that what was the word you used?
What? Like simulation?
Simulation, exactly.
Okay.
That simulation is not actually a simulation in a sense, oh, you're plugged in of like whatever, but it's really just like you're still living in your real world, but the simulation part is the social media, the stuff, because that's still a virtual world. You may not be walking around or having 3D images or like whatever, but people's appearances and stuff on social media is different than who they are in real life. People always take
Right.
pictures of when they're prettiest or when they're this or when they're out, when they're doing a good time. They don't really always show everything. You know what I mean? So it's a perceived view. So technically, that does apply to what you're saying in a real sense, not in a theory sense. You know what I mean? I mean, it
Okay.
is still a theory, but like I
So
said, applying to real life.
what you asked me before, which theory I think about? I think that deja vu is the parallel universe theory, whereas like we're all different millions of universes and they're just kind of like crossing paths with each other. That's what I truly believe.
Like another
Right.
life thing.
Right. But there's something else that I saw that it's precognitive dreams. So that's kind of what deja vu would be, as in you've dreamt this before and then it happens and you're like, oh, this is so familiar. I feel like deja vu because you've already dreamt it. So essentially you're dreaming of the future, or you're premonishing. Premonishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. There is one more theory that I just want to explain before we dip, and that is the theory of reincarnation. I just read it up. It says the general theory of reincarnation is that we lived as someone else in a previous life before we were born into this life. Although there were some intriguing accounts of people who seem to recall accurate personal details of their past lives, believers in reincarnation claim that the majority of us move to the next life with no recollection of previous one. So when deja vu occurs, its abnormal level of consciousness and the theory of reincarnation would explain the experience, referring to the moment from the past previous life. Don't know if that makes sense or whatever, but it's just, that's another theory. You know?
All right.
Could be
I'm not gonna lie, it was making sense. And then you were like going on with it for a while, and I kind of just lost.
Stop listening to me. Okay.
Not really stop listening because I was listening, but like I kind of just like got
Fucking guy
lost in
thinks
it,
thinks he's Joe Blow over here or something.
Fucking
He didn't believe it
guy.
and just didn't even give it a chance. He didn't even listen.
He was like, nah, I don't care what you got to say.
I just got lost in all.
It's freaking Fugazi,
Lost in the
man. I
sauce.
ain't listen. I'm not listening no more.
Oh, man.
It's Fugazi.
All right. Well, I guess that pretty much does it for deja vu.
Yeah. I
Way to
mean,
wrap it
I
up,
feel like
Danny.
there wasn't really that much to go on this one. Like, how much you really, like all the ideas that we said and all the stuff. I'm like, past that, we don't know. You don't know. It's one of
You
those things
don't.
that at the end of the day, you don't know. So you could talk about it forever, but once you go past the facts of whatever we said of like the certain theories and stuff, that's really it. Until someone comes out one day and says, oh my God, I know I went to the multiverse, or oh my God, I know I came out of the simulation, or oh my God, you know what I mean?
Unplug yourself. I do think that is very fucking cool that this is like the one thing that everybody in the world experiences and does not have an explanation for. You know, it's like a phenomenon.
That's a cool point, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So if anybody has any fucking idea what deja vu is, please let us know.
If you've had deja vu, man, give us your little story.
Yeah.
I don't
Us a
believe in
little
deja
email.
vu, but I want to know.
You don't
Yeah, I
believe
wanna-
in deja vu, but you've had deja vu before.
I want to start.
Nah, but like I've had it. It's just a similar occurrence that I related to something else. It just felt like I've done it before. I've been there before. It doesn't mean it happened in a past life or my fucking multiverse self was doing it and I'm getting a feeling in this glitch or my matrix. Like I don't believe in any of that crap.
So you're just saying that
He
the
said, "I'm getting a
familiarity.
feeling in
I
this
feel
glitch."
like deja vu is just a similar feeling to something else that has happened to you.
Familiar,
You know what I mean?
in
You
this
go
life,
to you
just
go to New York City. You
familiarity
go to
based recognition. Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's like you go to the city, you go into a freaking restaurant, and you're like, wow, this feels very familiar. Like I've been here before. That's because in Philly, I was in a restaurant that had the similar vibe, similar food, similar feel. You know what I mean? Just made me feel like I was there before.
So you
And
just think that
my brain's not relating it real quick to like, oh, you did something similar to this. It's just, hey, I've been here
it's your
before.
4-bit memory only having certain files of that time and not having everything else because they had to make room in the filing cabinet for other
That's
stuff.
it. That's what it
So you
is,
just
man.
think it's a
That's
mix-up.
deja vu. It's a mix-up.
So you
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
a
just a
feeling
mixed
that you
up of
got.
senses?
It's
and
just a
memory?
memory that
Yeah.
wasn't a complete memory that you
Thank you.
are
I'm not
trying
saying
to
it
piece back
correctly.
together.
Okay.
That makes sense. It's almost like, think about deja
It's a
vu
very
as a
simple
shredded
way
piece of
of
paper that you only have one piece of.
ah, I like that.
That's what deja vu is to Joe.
Wait, say
So
that
like you
again?
put a piece of paper through a shredder, and then
Right.
all the pieces come out, and you have one of
And
those
I'm looking
pieces.
at one little
That's
piece.
what
I'm like,
deja vu
wow,
is.
this looks
So it's
familiar.
like,
I've seen this little marking.
but I
on
can't
that
remember
little
anything else
piece.
about it because the rest of the memory was tarnished.
That's it, man.
I honestly like it when you say it that way.
I mean, bro, is really what it is. It's just straight up, straightforward.
I mean, I'm not saying that that's not it, but I do
It's
agree with
listen,
Danny on the
it's
theory side of things.
it's
Like,
fun. It's fun
Yeah,
to do the
it's fun.
theory thing,
Exactly.
man. It's fun.
Okay, that's
It's
it.
fun.
All I
We're
needed is for
here.
him to
We're here
agree.
for the fun. I agree, man. It's fun to think of it that way.
That's
But
it.
when you start pushing it, like, oh, this is it. Like, this is deja vu is like the
It's just
Matrix.
'cause,
It's
bro, it could be
real.
anything.
The
No,
world
the way you
is
said
flat,
before,
dude.
like,
We're in a
my
simulation.
glitch. I don't know why
I
it
don't
sounded
know,
like
man.
he's
You
made it
push it
dirty.
so
Like,
hard on me that you don't even make it seem like a theory. You make it seem like this is what you believe, and it's
A
like
truth.
I'm crazy for not thinking that way. And it's like because I haven't proven that it's not your way. Does and you're like, oh, that means it is it. You haven't proven
No.
it, so it is it. You
Bro,
can't say
all
it's
I
not.
ask is that you
No.
talk to me with an open mind. That's it.
I do. I have open minds to it all.
You're just
But I'm
yesing me
very
to death.
straightforward. No, I'm not. I'm very open-minded to it all. But once it even sounds a bit far-fetched, I'm like, dude, this is really what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Why are you playing this whole fucking sing-along about it?
well, that's what I was just to say is at the beginning of the conversation, though, Joe's going into it like, okay, so this is an imaginary conversation. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
He's like,
This is
I'm cool with the
made-up
theories,
shit.
but this is imaginary. We're
I
making this shit up.
genuinely like to talk about this shit. I like
Yeah.
hearing your guys' opinion. As heated as I might get, or as like, I don't give a shit what you say is wrong, and then I don't listen. I still do genuinely like listening to the opinion, or
No, I hear
the what if, or it could be this. You know what I mean?
you.
Some
Yeah,
of
I
it
hear you.
makes sense, some of it makes no sense. Deja vu is just one of those things. When you explain it like you did through this episode, not that it sounds horribly far-fetched, it actually sounds, somewhat legit. There's a lot of relatable things that you could come out and say, like, it could be, but like it's deja vu, man. It's just you
I
felt
hear
like
you.
you've been here before. It's just you're relating to another situation,
So
an incident
It's
that
like
you've been
when-
in, and you can't fully remember the whole picture of it, so you think that you're there again. It's like,
Like-
this is happening
Mhm.
again.
When your
Yeah.
brain tries to apply memory of a past situation to your current one, and then it fails, and it makes you feel like it happened, type of shit.
Listen, today at my job, right? Straight up, perfect example. 2 people have not been at my job for like weeks now because they've been sick. So they finally come back today. And dude, like 2 weeks goes by, you work every day. It's just not having those people there feels like, it's different. So they were
Mhm.
back in the office again. And I walked in and they were both in there. And it was literally like deja vu. It was like fucking 2 weeks ago on a day where I walked in the office before they disappeared and it felt like they didn't work there no more. And when I was like,
Shit.
I was like, hey, it's back to normal. Like, you know what I mean? This is where we left off 2 weeks ago. It was like that
All
same
right.
feeling all over again. It was deja vu. Would that not
That's
be
pretty
what
cool.
it is?
no, you're right. You're right.
It really
wait,
did
going
feel
back
like it
in-
though, because we were like, holy shit, we've been here before. You know what I mean? Like,
In what you just said in that minute, though, when you said I like the what if conversation. So there always throughout our show now, because it's almost been about a year. So through this year, there's been so many times when we've been saying theories and stuff, and then Joe will say, "Oh, with the conspiracy theory," or like whatever, and then we always go, "It's not a conspiracy theory, though. It's just
Call it
a
a
Just
what
theory.
if.
theory.
It's a what if theory."
I like it.
So it's a
I- bro-
conspiracy theory versus a what if theory.
I feel better saying let's talk about what if theories than saying let's
Okay.
talk about conspiracies today. If
But
you do
honestly,
that,
I
you're
like
gonna sell
the
me
what
on a
if
lot
conversation. I like that, like,
Right.
because we've had a couple different episodes with the random ass questions, the
I
what
just-
if and this and that, where I like the what if type of conversation
like
because
the
it could apply to so much.
more shit. It's true. I feel like the conspiracy, when you say that word conspiracy, you're talking about a large group of other people that literally have a true belief in this theory. You
Plus,
know what
I think
mean?
conspiracy just sounds
And
negative.
you all conspire to, make people believe that this is the truth.
Right, but conspire
It's almost
has like an ulterior
forcefully, like you're
motive behind
forcefully
it.
throwing
Almost like conspiracy
fucking-
theorists are the real conspiracy.
Yeah. Danny, you're a conspiracy. You're sent here by the government. You're working with the government, and you're
I
afraid
am
to give in to
far
the
from
government.
working with the government.
That's what they want you to believe, though.
So
Am I
I'm
wrong?
brainwashed.
Tell me
Am
they're
I
not.
manipulated?
Probably.
Am I MK Ultra? Am I a fucking secret spy?
Bro,
And you're gonna
go
say
rewatch. Go rewatch our manipulation episode, and maybe you'll find out yourself, man. Listen to our podcast.
Actually, our least viewed episode right now. so
Like,
that was
listen,
good.
share, and
That
follow,
was a-
please, too.
That was
Danny,
a
when
good
you go.
one. Go listen to that, please, because it's actually our least viewed. No, but speaking of that too, guys, I have yet to see any comments. So please give us some more comments.
Even if you
Let
want to
us know
say,
some
Joe, shut
feedback.
the fuck up, anything, comment something.
Give us some comments, people.
Danny, your bio is not that good. You know what I mean? Anything.
Bro, I
Bro, I hope somebody comments,
Bragging on
Danny,
my
your bio's
bio.
not that good. I hope we get that comment this week.
I can't say it anymore. I'm trying to hook my guy up. Please, guys.
fucking hate it, man. I'm
Like,
changing
listen,
my
share, and
shit.
follow, please.
Thank you very much,
Danny,
everyone.
Danny needs it, man. Danny needs it.
All right, well, there you go. Thank you for the likes, listen, shares, and follows. We
There he
appreciate all
goes.
your views and whatnot. And yeah, like you guys said, if you want us to talk about a certain topic or if you fucking just want to bullshit with us, hit us up. Thank you.